Zaccheus, the height-challenged tax collector. In Luke chapter 19, verses 1 through 10, upon encountering Jesus, he promised restitution. Do we read there where Jesus is saying, Zaccheus, we know that you were a chief tax collector and you were rich. The text tells us that. How do you get rich as a tax collector? By cheating people. By telling them that their tax is more than it really is, and you give to the Romans their portion and you keep your portion. And so tax collectors were hated because they were Jews who were helping out the oppressors, the foreign oppressors who were ruling the land. But we don't see that Jesus here makes any demands of Zaccheus or asks him to do anything. Zaccheus, upon encountering Jesus, volunteers to make restitution. I am convinced that when you and I have a genuine encounter with Jesus Christ, it changes our lives. And that I believe that sitting in churches all throughout America today, that there are too many people that are just around Jesus, but very few touch Jesus. All the people that were around Jesus when he was traveling were not changed, but the one weakened lady who had had a loss of blood for 12 years, gone to all the doctors, spent all that she had, but instead of getting better, she got worse. So because she was losing blood, you know that she had to be in a weakened condition, but instead of giving up and saying, well, there's nothing more I can do, I've done this and this and this, none of it's worked, she had one last plan, and that was to take every ounce of strength that she could muster and to fight through a crowd of looky-loos and of people that were bandwagoning around Jesus, people who were just along for the ride, and she pressed her way through the crowd, and upon one touch of the hem of his garment was instantly changed and healed. Been in ministry a long time, been in church since 9 months before I was born, and I've been in a lot of church services where there were a lot of people just around Jesus. And you can tell as they leave the church building, it was too hot. It was too cold. Who picked those songs? I thought they were going to sing all day. I didn't think that preacher was ever going to hush. Those people are around Jesus. But you get the same people in the same services and they're like, I felt like it was an angelic choir there today. When the pastor was preaching, I thought he was preaching just to me. I needed to hear what he said. And you see that you can have a room full of people, you can have people watching online, and they will have different reactions. But I'm here today to tell you that if you come expecting, if you log on expecting God to do something in your life, God will not disappoint you. Because you have a genuine encounter with Jesus Christ like Zaccheus did. He volunteered. I'm going to give half of my possessions to the poor. And if I have cheated anyone, that should come with a wink, wink. Because he got rich by cheating people. If I've cheated anyone, wink, wink, I'm going to give back to them 4 times the amount. So he's going above what the Old Testament required for 125%. He's giving away half that he has, and he is restoring 4 times the amount. That's somebody that was touched, genuinely touched with an encounter with Jesus Christ. And he made restitution. He showed people that his life was different. He was not just the conniving thief tax collector he had been to that point, but he had been changed because he met Jesus.